Ok, muy buenos días a todas las personas que se empiezan a unir a esta sesión informativa. Mucho gusto. Mi nombre es Karen Martínez. Hago parte del equipo de Relaciones Internacionales de Colfuturo y el día de hoy estamos con École Polytechnique. Nos acompaña para esta ocasión Wasila Sherville. Ella es representante de la institución académica y por su parte nos hablará de una gran variedad de temas relacionados con opciones de financiación, hospedaje, becas, oferta académica y todas las demás recomendaciones que considere pertinentes y que les serán de utilidad a todos ustedes. Adicionalmente, este también va a ser el espacio de profundizar un poquito más sobre el acuerdo que tiene Colfuturo con esta institución, que en términos muy generales ofrece un descuento del 25% en el valor de la matrícula para algunas maestrías que están listadas en el convenio, así que están todos muy invitados a dirigirse a la página web de Colfuturo en la sección de becas y profundizar un poco más al respecto. Les quiero recordar, este es el espacio y el lugar ideal para que resuelvan sus inquietudes y preguntas, así que no duden en dejarnos cualquier comentario en el cajón de Q&A y Wasila y yo las estaremos resolviendo a lo largo de la sesión. Adicional a esto, si todavía no tienen claridad completa sobre el funcionamiento de nuestro programa Crédito Beca, los invitamos a nuestras charlas informativas el primer viernes y segundo sábado de cada mes. Sin más preámbulos, Wasila, muchas gracias por estar aquí, por acompañarnos en esta ocasión. Estamos muy contentos de tenerte y de poder escuchar todo lo que tienes por contarnos, así que puedes dar inicio a tu presentación.
Gracias, gracias a todos para estar aquí. Va a presentar École Polytechnique. Va a hablar inglés, perdón. I'm going to speak English because the language of the classes are in English, so I prefer to follow up in English. So thanks everyone for for coming to this webinar, and thanks Karen and COLFUTURO for the opportunities to present this new partnership that we have. So École Polytechnique, for those who don't know, it's a very old institution with a long history. It's been created under Napoleon Bonaparte in 1794. After the revolution, in order to rebuild the country with this new vision. So they try to get the best people into science, engineering, and things like that, different fields, and gather them into Paris and build this new school. We are number one in France. We are the top institution for STEM and also top institution overall with HEC for business. We are just outside of Paris. We used to be in Paris at the origin of the school, but now we're just outside of Paris, like a 20, 30-minute ride on the subway. What else? International ranking, which is for some people important. École Polytechnique, it's a very international institution. So we are number one in France and 34 worldwide. And if you go to World Best University, according to QS, we are second in France and 38 in the world. Second, just after HEC, which is also a top business school that we partner in some of our master program that you will see later. First in France and 10th worldwide for employer reputation. It means that when you have a diploma from École Polytechnique, you have no issue to find a job anywhere in the world because in this very niche of STEM, engineering, things like that, people know about the quality of our students. So our value from the beginning, we've been created on excellence. We want to gather the top student and be a magnet for top student. That's why this partnership with COLFUTURO makes sense to us. And we still want to keep it affordable, and you will see the prices later and with the discount, which is even better. And human scale, it's a small campus, it's not a big campus. We are a very specialized university in a niche of STEM. We don't have hundreds of different diploma and degrees. We just really focus on engineering and finance and data and things like that. This is just a glimpse of our global network. So we have partnership with everywhere in the world with top university. So this is where our students go study sometimes after their master to do a PhD, or sometimes they do exchange program depending on the program they are in. Like I said, we are a small campus, only 3,700 students. All our teachers are doing research. We have 23 laboratories within École Polytechnique. But if you add the partners university of Institut Polytechnique de Paris, which you have the logo just behind me, so we go up to 42 laboratories, I believe. We also are very strong with innovation. We have an incubator for startup because we have a lot of young entrepreneurs who decide to build their own company. So after Polytechnique, there are no limitation. You can achieve whatever you want. We have Nobel Prizes. We have politicians in France and also abroad because we got a lot of international politicians coming. So we have people going back to their country and having a great career. Anything in the field of science, of course, and also in the field of business. If you're not familiar with the CAC 40, if I may say, it's the equivalent of the S&P 500. So it's the top 14 company in the stock market, the French stock market. And 1/3 of those people who are leader within those top companies are from École Polytechnique. So there are many range and various opportunities to accomplish after. So today, this is just a snapshot of all our program that we have. Today, we're going to focus on the master program that we have, the Master of Science and Technology. And after a bachelor, you can also access to this engineering program that it's specific. So you can access it with the bachelor. So this is also available for you within the partnership, I believe. Or I'm not too sure because the partnership is only on the MScT so far. So let's focus on the MScTs. So we have 4 themes: computer science, economics, environment, and data science. And among those 4 themes, we have 10 different master programs. So in computer science, we have artificial intelligence and advanced visual computing. That may slightly change the name for the second round of application. So keep a look on the website for that. IoT, Internet of Things, which is a lot of networking and things like that. Cybersecurity as well. Economics, data analytics, and corporate finance. So if you are more into the world of finance and economics, those are the master for you. Economics for smart city, which is also a very interesting one. And data and economics for public policy, with partnering with ENSAE, which is another top engineering school, and Telecom Paris, which is also another engineering school within the campus. And in terms of environment, we also have 2 very good masters: energy, environment, science, technology, and management, and environmental engineering for sustainability management. So those are very, very popular as well. And for data science, that's where we partner with the HEC. I don't know if you're familiar with HEC, which is also the #1 university for business. Data science for business, and we have data and finance. So those are also different programs. So the programs are only 2 years courses. They are, like I said, entirely taught in English. They are full-time basis only. And you have a lot of theory and a lot of practice. During the 2 years, each year, you have an internship from 4 to 6 weeks, 4 to 6 months, sorry. So you will have a lot of practice and a lot of companies who partner with our programs to have where people can find jobs afterwards. So the uniqueness, it's multidisciplinary training, hands-on experience, and industry collaboration. That's where we focus on. And we really focus on having small cohort. We are not here where you're going to be hundreds of people. We are taking every year only a niche of maybe 20 people on average, or even sometimes less, just to make sure you have the best outcome during your studies. So focus on the computer science program. Here you have all the prerequisites and the outcome, some of the outcome, of course. So I leave it like few seconds so you can have a look. Prerequisite, which is usually very technical and practical, cybersecurity, computer networking, network securities, and things like that. And that's for the economics. So if you want to take a photo or anything, I leave it there, but everything is on the website, the prerequisite. You can also download the new brochure on the website. This is for economics. So usually you need a BS in mathematics and economics in most of them. So it's because it's quite strong in math and economics. Environment, sorry. So like we say, we have the 2 where you are more focused on engineering and mechanical engineering and physics. So they are very interesting for people who want to solve tomorrow or even today issues in terms of environmental issues. Employment. So we have a lot of employment opportunity. We also have a career center that help you find your internship and also work on your application for jobs. So almost 80% of the students from the master program get an employment before even they graduate. So they usually get offer from the internship companies or things like that. So they love our students, so they offer them opportunities very early on. Industry, there are plenty of different industry. I just listed some here. So you can see you can be working in finance, banking, consulting, media, internet, defense, things like that. So the opportunities are quite wide. Outcomes, 82% work in companies, and about 10% of the students decide to do a PhD, so continue further studies. And we have a lot of PhD that we offer at École Polytechnique if you're interested as well. So 50% of the people of the 82% who work in companies, they work in large companies with more than 5,000 employees, and 88% are recruited for permanent contract. So as you can see, they spread all over the globe. Many decide to stay in France, but we have people who go work in Asia, UK, US, and so on. So the student life is quite rich. We have a lot of student clubs, and we also have a unit that is dedicated to help you with all the administrative tasks for France. We have state-of-the-art facilities. We have a lake on campus, and like I said, the career center that organize a lot of events to help you find internship and jobs. So here's the student association. If you're interested to contact them as well to have some feedback on the programs, so feel free to do so. Application process. Application started already. So you need to check for every single master program, what are the requirements? And then, so the minimum, of course, it's a bachelor and a strong level of English. And then depending on the requirements, you can apply to the master. So application is open on our website, 2 reference letter, transcript, a quick resume, personal statement, and English language certificate. And application fees of 90 euros. If you are successful in this first part, we call you for an interview. So the interview will be 20 to 30 minutes to check on your motivation, why you want to join the program, and some accomplishment. What did you do so far? And scientific culture. So here are the dates. There are 3 rounds of application. So the first round will be closing soon. So I highly encourage you to apply during the first round until October 5th. And then, but it's rolling over till April. So, sorry, we have 4 rounds of application. So it's gonna roll over until April 23rd. So if you have any question on application, there is an email listed on the website that you can contact. We also have a phone number where you can text on WhatsApp to have all the information you need. So here are the sport facilities that we have on campus. Like I said, we have a lot state-of-the-art facilities. École Polytechnique, it's a military school at origin, so we still are very focused on sport during on campus. During the program, you will have also language to take, so we teach you French if you don't speak French already. But you don't need any French to get into the program. And you also have humanities and 2 hours of sport per week. So the prices will be updated on the website soon. First round you can get, and second round you can get scholarship. There is the FL scholarship as well that you can check only for the first round. The additional scholarship on Campus France website. You can also contact the director of the program, see if there are any scholarship within the program, because each company have different scholarship for the program. Living expenses, you will benefit from the CAF, which is a French system that reduce your rent from 150 and to 200 per month, depending on your income. So you have to apply for it. So that's everything detailed, and the team for international students can help you with that as well. So this is an overview of our campus from above. So If you see here the little building, I don't know if you see my mouth, but my mouse, but those are the building for the master programs, all the little white building next to the half circle buildings. And this is all the facilities. The lake is here, the horses are over there. You don't really see them. And yeah, that's about it. Is there any question that I can help? This is my email address. If you have any question, you can email me directly. No worries, and I will be happy to answer some of your questions if I can.
Perfecto, Basila, muchísimas gracias por tu presentación. Creo que a todos nos quedó súper clara la información. Bueno, tenemos
¿Está
algunas.
claro?
Sí, todo está muy claro,
Sí.
perfecto. Gracias,
Perfecto.
Basila. Bueno,
Se
nos
puede
preguntamos.
trabajar mientras estudio.
Ajá,
Uh, can we work while we study? It's the agenda can be quite full, so I don't want to make you dream that you will be able to work and things like that. Maybe some people do it, but it's more about focusing for the 2 years on studies and depending on your agenda, really, and the work from home. So it's better to excel at studies. And with the COLFUTURO, you have also the help so to succeed and not have to work.
perfect. Thank you so much. And in this way, can students do an internship during the master
They will
programs?
have to do an internship. That's part of
Okay.
the program. They will have to do 4 to 6 month internship every year. So during the 2 years, each year they have to do an internship
Okay. We have another question through
at the
social
end of the
media.
program.
Okay. Well, what is the minimum GPA that the university accepts, and does it depends on the study area?
Yes, there are no minimum GPA.
Okay.
So it depends on the program. It depends on the application. It's a holistic approach. We don't like minimum GPA get in. So it's really holistic approach. Like I said, we select a few students. We just want motivated student. But there is room for everyone. So I highly encourage you, especially now in the first round. We're going to do review the application soon. So I highly encourage you to ask all the questions you have and apply if there is anything that interests you. Is there any program that interests you in particular that I can refer you to, or maybe put you in touch with the student or the director of the program?
Mhm.
You can reply in the Q&A or somewhere.
Okay. Yes, of course. And also, we have another question that is there any problem if I travel with my family?
Not for me, even if you travel with your family, no, there are no problem. But I don't know if we sponsor the family or it's just for the student. So this you need to check with the basics team, maybe the admission, and ask the question directly to the admission.
Okay, that's perfect. Well, Wasila, we don't have any more questions. So thank you so much for this excellent presentation. I hope to have these kind of opportunities to join us and also to share this kind of information to all the people that are interested. So thank you so much, and have a nice day.
Perfect. Thank you. And yeah, take my email if there is any question. I put it again on the share screen. If there is any question, wasila.cherville@polytechnique.edu. So feel free to send me all your questions because maybe you don't have question yet, but when you start your application, you may have questions that come. So here we are.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
for the
much.
opportunity. Bye-bye, Karen.
Thank you, Basila. A todos
Bye.
nuestros asistentes, también muchas gracias por su participación y su interés. Como lo ven en pantalla, está el correo de Wasila, se pueden comunicar con ella si tienen alguna inquietud en el proceso de admisión. Y bueno, están todos muy invitados a seguir en contacto con Colfuturo y con todas las universidades de convenio. Muchas gracias por este espacio. Bye,
Gracias
Wasila.
a todos. Bye.